여러분, 아세요? 여러분, 지는 얘가 자기 뭐라 해요? 여러분.
Hello everybody, welcome to K-Pop Radio Live. This is the first edition of the first program of the first moment of the first second of this freaking show, and this is so freaking exciting because today we are talking I-dle, all right? Not just any group, we're talking I-dle. So if you don't know who the hell I am, probably everyone, I am Carla, welcome to my channel, and I am going to be basically just emceeing this show, and I have my super amazing co-host. All right, what can I say about him? He is currently married to Song Yuki, so if you don't know him, you should. Welcome, Sway. What's up? What's up? Oh no,
how's everyone doing?
You. Oh, there you go. What's up? What's up? How are you? How's your day?
I've been good. How about you?
Very good. And I'm very excited to be here in front of Neverland, because Neverland, I don't know, like, how do you feel about being a Neverland? I feel like Neverland has to be one of the most kind fandoms out there.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Love-hate? Well, yeah, depending. Like, if you are a frequent netizen of Twitter, yeah, you probably can develop that kind of relationship. I can definitely see what you're talking about, but we're going to talk about so many topics here today. We have so many things prepared, right? We have just so many things to talk about. So first, we're going to introduce ourselves a little bit. We're just going to talk a little bit about how we got into G-I-dle, like how we became Neverland. Like, what was the first time you watched G-I-dle, or how did you get into I-dle?
So I was browsing YouTube. I was looking at new music recommendations. KDA Pop Stars recently came out. I've never played League, so I did the little thing where you could see like a short clip of it, and I thought the animation looked cool, so figured I'd give it a chance. And since first listen, I think Miyeon rapping kind of lured me in, and I had to find out more.
I'm blushing. You just say Soyeon and I blush. All right. So that happens when they mention your bias. So who is your bias?
Has to be my wife, Yuki.
Right? Yeah. If it's your wife, I guess, right? You're a married man. You're married to Song Yuki. How does it feel to be married to Song Yuki?
It's very stressful. I don't know what she's going to do.
Why?
All the time. She comes in sometimes a little aggressive. She likes to yell. Good fun, though. Good fun.
Damn. Oh, well. But she has like this nice, like, husky voice to calm you down afterwards, right?
Yeah. It's very calming when she's not yelling. Yes.
All right, so we have a lot of people here already. Like, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. We have Chris Kilgore. What's up, Chris? We don't speak Korean, Chris. We are really sad to not be able to speak Korean, but we don't know what you're saying, but welcome. You're welcome to the show. This is Yuki's husband, of course. Oh, we have Alok. Yay, nice to talk I-dle, of course. Welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. We're going to discuss so many topics. We're going to talk about Miyeon solo, some news, some of the latest releases. We have been well fed by I-dle lately. We have been well fed. We have Jamie. Welcome, Jamie. What's up? What's up? Wookie, so nice to see you. And my mom. That she doesn't even speak English, but she's there. All right. So Since this is a K-pop related live stream, we're going to stick to K-pop, and I'm not going to talk about comics because that's what I used to do before. I am a manga artist, right? I used to make comics before, and I used to live stream all the time and live stream like make art, right? Live. We're going to make some art. I am working in some mini fan art that we're going to see very soon. But yeah, now we're going to discuss some idol topics. So you were telling me that you first got into KDA, right?
Yes.
All right. And that was it. Like you just fell in love and you felt like, all right, I'm a Navy now.
Yes. Soyeon and lured me in.
It was Soyeon. All right. Well, I was also got into it because of Soyeon. I started to go the K-pop path, right? As I told you, I used to be a manga artist. I used to just do that for a living. But then I decided I wanted to do something like for a hobby, because drawing all day, every night, la ta ta, yeah, you have to say, gets very old, all right? It gets very old. It didn't feel like a hobby anymore. And I needed to find something like fun, right? And that's how I got into making K-pop reactions. Like, okay, let's discover what is out there. So I think it was July, something around July last year, where our dear Soyeon, she released Windy. And I was just randomly like, okay, what do we have this month to react to? All right, Soyeon, who knows who's that? And I was reacting, I was like, what is this freaking walking perfection? Excuse me. No, I didn't have any way of being safe. That was it. That was freaking it. And if you don't know how it happened, like everything is here in the channel. Like you can go to that video and you can see me like go from, oh yeah, we're going to react to this. Like, what? What is this? Oh my gosh. I could never recover. I'm still obsessed with Soyeon. I don't know. You guys will also understand. We have some more comments. We have Yuki Oogie. What's up? Is this your wife?
How you doing?
How you doing? You can use the Joey line. We have René Morales. Mabel de Marín de Uruguay acompañando también. All right. Thank you so much. And Yuki says, KDA also got me into I-dle. Well, yeah, I think that the KDA thing was something so freaking like popular. Like the numbers were astronomical, and
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Super.
And like Riot Games is such an heavy. Like they love I-dle. They have been working with Miyeon, with Soyeon, like even before their debut. Like that's what I saw. I don't know. Like you guys will fact check me. Jamie says, I really like listening to your stories. Thank you so much, Jamie. I hope that you can stay here for all these crazy stories we have for today. All right, so we have been very, very, very well fed lately. So we had many releases from I-dle. We had already. We're going to put a little bit of it here, like to check it out. The song is not called Already. What the hell am I saying? What's the name of the song? Never gonna stop me. Come on, it's just like the original one. Come on. Never gonna stop me. That's the name of the song.
And Never Stop Me.
Never stop me. There you go. Like you're the fact checker, all right? I just say all the bull beep here, and here we have Yuki's husband correcting everything I say. So that was released like just a few days ago, and nobody said anything about it. Like nobody announced it. It wasn't like scheduled or anything. It was like just it hit us. It was like hitting a wall. Like, what were you doing when that video was out?
That was random.
You were random. You were in the bathroom, weren't you?
Yeah, it just popped up on my phone. I was like, oh, I gotta stop.
Oh, just like, like Shuhua's picture, when Shuhua was taking pictures of her toes, like, we idols are humans too. We idols go to the bathroom too. Did you see that? That was so freaking funny. I was just working out. I was doing like some random reactions, and And then it was like, okay, G-Idle new video. Pff, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is this for reals? And then when I saw, okay, let me just put some of the footage of that video because seriously. Oh gosh. Oh no, I don't have it here. But you guys saw it, right? You guys saw the outfits. You guys saw I don't know. It just blew my mind. It was so Avril Lavigne. I don't know how they say it in English. You know, like that style, you know, the punk rock, like I'm a teenager and I'm so crazy. I love it. I just love it. I don't know, like I feel like nowadays in modern music, at least in America, everything sounds pretty much like the same. Like talking about pop music, right? Like most genres got rid of electric guitars. Like every time there's less and less instruments, and it's more like EDM, I don't know, electronic music. But this was like such a breath of fresh air because whenever you hear something like that, it's not something new. It's something like old. So I don't know. I feel like that was super clever of them to go for that concept. What did you think? Like, what was your impression about it?
I wasn't expecting it, but at the same time, with them, I never know what to expect because
Right?
I feel like all their songs differ, especially
Right.
albums.
Did you hear like the whole album, I Never Die, already?
Yeah, actually got 3 of them right there.
Oh shit! Oh, he has the 3 of them. Can you show us real quick? Look, guys, we have like a live. Well, it's not an unboxing section, but we're going to personally see the albums.
Chill
Yeah.
version.
Chill version. All right.
Spoiled.
Uh-huh. Which one? What's that one?
Spoiled.
All right. Nice.
And the Risky. This was
The
the original
risky one. Damn. And like what do they bring? Do they bring like stickers, standees? What do they bring?
They're actually all in this thing. This is my Holy Bible right here.
Oh, so you have everything in there. Right, because you have all the CDs, right? You have all the albums. Wow. See,
They
guys,
came with-
this is a true Neverland. This is a true Neverland. Alok says, Yuki's emo high notes were the highlights of Never Stop Me. Oh my gosh, I couldn't agree more with you. You know, like I was seeing in Twitter that Yuki was admitting it was in. There was this Indian interviewer that she was interviewing I-dle, and Yuki was saying like she was at first like a little bit embarrassed of her voice because like people used to tell her like, oh, you sound like a boy, like you have like a masculine voice, right? That's like the best thing she has because it contrasts so well with the other voices. And she has such a beautiful voice that you can't believe that they go through that struggle. Like, have you ever heard yourself? Are you kidding me? And Yuki's waiting for her to arrive. Awesome. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh yeah, like I think that you get like random like face cards, right?
Yeah.
Random members. Oh, I think I'm gonna get the 3 albums too because I have to make sure I get at least one Soyeon card. At least.
That's why I bought 3 of them. I was like, I gotta get some Yuki.
Right? You didn't get any Yuki?
Oh, I got
Oh, good.
a lot of Yuki actually. Like,
Okay, can we see some? You're like, that's private family pictures. that's actually my wife. You should never ask. Jamie's saying, I never die. What does this mean? Can you help me here? AOTI.
oh no.
The album of the year. Album of the year.
Oh,
yes. Hopefully, Jamie. Oh, look at that. Look at that pink muffin. Damn. Jamie's also saying Yuki's one of the best singers in K-pop, in my opinion. Yes. And look, it is so hard to give an opinion without sounding shady to others, but I'm gonna say my opinion anyways, all right? Yuki has this voice that is not normal in K-pop. normally K-pop sound, especially girl groups, sound very high pitch. Well, boys group too, very high pitch. And sometimes it gets very like tiring to the ears. Like I like high pitch, I like sometimes like these cheerleading sounds like, yeah, blah, 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 cute. Ah. But sometimes it gets like, it's too much. And Yuki is everything except for that. She has like this husky voice. You know, the other example that comes to my mind is Huasa from Mamamoo. She also has like this deep voice. And it's just such a relief, like a relief, you know, because, all right, I talk too much about this, but when you listen to I-dle music, you can see how Soyeon like masterfully crafts each voice in a strategic place where it makes the next one stand up. Yeah. So every time that a new voice comes in the song, it's presented with a different beat. Like the contrast in I-dle music is insane. And I think that the best illustration for contrast in I-dle music is Lion. Like you go from super high notes in the chorus, and then the part of Soyeon's rap, like the bass, like why did she choose like that, this super deep bass? Because she has these nice voice, like super like high, right? So it balances all the time. But then you get some Yuki, and then you get some Minnie with her dreaminess. Oh my gosh, it's just she has. Yes, she has her instruments, and she operates with. She's like a genius in her, the crazy scientist in her lab, and she knows exactly how to do it. So yes, it's not only the talent of the girls; it's also how well, like how much brain it has, and that's props to Soyeon. That's my opinion. I talk too much. Sorry, I get excited. It's I-dle we're talking about. Minnie and Yuki have very unique voices that no one in K-pop has. Absolutely, and 100%. 100%. Yeah. You know, actually, Soyeon's voice sounds very, very much like, I think it's Hyuna's. Someone in 4 Minute. The rapper of 4 Minute. I'm such an ignorant. I'm sorry. Don't kill me, guys. The rapper in 4 Minutes sounds just like Soyeon. I think it's Hyuna. Don't kill me if I don't know. I've
never even heard any of their songs, so they can come after me.
What are your favorite songs from I Never Die? Asks Yuki. Tell me.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
I think Liar, #1 for me.
Because you! It's a song to point with the finger. Because you! Yeah, like, and that's all Yuki. That's wonderful. K-pop Heaven is confirming. Thank you so much. K-pop Heaven for being here. Yes, Hyuna. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I think it sounds very much like Hyuna. What I was saying. Okay, so Liar is your favorite song. I am lost. Like, I am not sure. I feel like the album is a whole journey, like a whole emotional journey, but sometimes it brings me down a little bit because I can really feel the pain they were going through when they wrote it. Like, no, seriously, like you can really feel all the struggles they were going through with all the Sujin scandal and everything, and like you can really feel it. At least I do. So sometimes, like, it brings me down. It brings me down, but in a beautiful way. So when you're already feeling that, yeah, sorry, what?
Polaroid brought me down. No lie.
Yeah. I think that, well, there are different modes. I would say that as a song per se, the best, like the one I like the most how it's written is Already, the one that Minnie wrote. But Tomboy is absolutely a hit because it's very commercial, right? Like it was very well done. It was very brilliantly crafted because it doesn't bore you. It's new, and it has like this perfect balance between familiarity of K-pop sounds on things that are normal to hear right now, but also it's different. That's what makes a good pop song. It can't be too different because you will be like, what the hell is this? You know, that's why a lot of people have problems with experimental concepts. But you can experiment as long as you keep it in some kind of threshold of familiarity. That's what makes people say, okay, this is not that weird. I can digest this very well. So that's what, in my opinion, what makes a good pop song. Jamie is saying, Polaroid and Escape make me cry so much. Yeah, I mean, especially when you know why they wrote it, right? What do you think, Sway?
I'm already starting to cry.
No, don't cry. Well, I mean, you can cry. This is a safe space to talk about I-dle, right? All right, so we have been talking so much and we haven't done anything we have planned. But that's good. That's good. That means that we have a lot to talk about. Thank you for the beautiful audience we have today. Like, everyone is contributing so much. It's just so much fun. I love you guys. So, all right. There is something I want to talk about that I'm going to just share here in the screen. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to share. And hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. Check this out, guys. This was the highlight of my life. Like, we're talking about Nietzsche in her childhood outfit. Well, it was actually all I-dle in their childhood outfit. And I don't know, this was such a brilliant idea. I would have never chosen that idea, but look at that. I don't know, it's just absolutely amazing. Look at her twerking with that. But what cracked me up the most when she was doing Tomboy and she couldn't do the hands because she has like these gloves. It was like that cracked me up so much. Look at this. What do you think, Zoe? What do you think of this?
I love it. She looks so sophisticated. Like, she looks so serious.
Look at me. All right, guys, we have what happened, Miyeon? We have the pictures to go one by one. How they recreated this so well. Their childhood pictures. Which one was your favorite childhood picture?
Mini. I can do mini.
But you have to choose one. Like, if you had to choose one.
Yeah, mini. I have to do mini. Like, look.
Mini. I heard many, like, and I was like, no, choose.
No. Mini. She looking like Elmo.
Oh, yeah,
gotta pick her.
Mini. Yeah. I mean, but also, like, she killed it. She killed it in all the performances. Like, you can never stop looking at her. Like, everyone is funny, but Mini them. Like, I have all the pictures in here. Let me open them real quick. But first, we're going to see the comments from the audience. Like, I am so happy we have this amazing audience today. Thank you guys for being here. K-Pop Heaven is saying, Soyeon's rap in Already is her best in I Never Die. In my opinion, Soyeon excels in Korean rap more. Not saying that her English raps are not great, but I like the sound of her Korean raps more. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with saying, okay, you sound better in this language than this in this other language. For example, I speak Spanish and I'm here in the microphone and you have to deal with it. But if this was in Spanish, I wouldn't be like struggling so much to speak. It's just nature. It just works like that because languages also have a very important physical part in which you have to put, I don't know, tongue, palate, whatever, in different shapes that you normally don't do in your own language. So it's very hard. I think that it was very, very funny. Something I love. Like, look, I love different accents. If everyone could speak perfectly, it would be a bit more boring, right? I think it was in Never Stop Me that Soyeon says, maybe I'm too emotional. I love it because that's how Soyeon sounds, and it's just very Soyeon, and I love Soyeon, so I don't see the problem with it, you know, like, oh, you can't pronounce English, so what?
Yeah, gives her more character,
right? It gives character, exactly. Well said. All right, so we have Pablo too. Good evening, Yvonne. Thank you for the stream. We love you too. Mwah. Thank you for being here, my friend. And you're very welcome. Just come here and let's fangirl and fanboy and fan everything about I-dle. This was so funny and I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it made my day. I am so happy that they look happy and that they are enjoying it. Of course. Oh yeah. Yeah, they were so happy at that time. Let's just go through the childhood pictures. But first I need to open the folder. So where is the folder? Like we have Minnie there, like looking at all of you guys in the audience, so to make sure that you all behave, in case you don't. All right, so I only have 3 childhood pictures for some reason. Guys, epic fail, epic fail. I really struggle with this planning thing. It's not my thing. I do very unplanned things all the time. Let's just go with the ones that we have here. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute. Let's check it out. Share screen. Look at this cutie. Look at this. Come on. You know that actually this picture makes me happy. Well, it really looks a lot like Soyeon, but so many people are saying like, yeah, Soyeon got so many plastic surgery, blah, blah, blah. Look at the shape of her lips. It's just exactly the same one she has right now. And even I thought like, oh, she's doing lip fillers, right? Because like, how can you have those super gorgeous, beautiful lips? Well, apparently she was born with them. Look at that. That's the proof. That's the proof. That's the proof.
Factual.
Yes.
I will not argue.
Come on, we're all fans. We're all fans. We all love Soyeon. So, anyways, I think it was so funny because, according to Twitter, I don't know. Okay, let's take this with how do you say it? Like this? Help me with the English.
Like
with pins. How do you say it? Whatever. So that this is like a Buddhist uniform. That's what I saw in Twitter. It could be true, it could not be true. I am not sure. If any of you guys know for sure if this is true or not, just let me know in the comments. You guys have to fact check, okay?
I think I seen on Twitter that she actually went to a Buddhist school.
Right. So this is like a Buddhist uniform, and she's like, I drank whiskey, what the hell? Like,
That's my type of Buddhist.
That's a bit risque, but cool. That's why we love her. That's why we love her. So then we have, oh baby Shuhua. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Are there any like Shuhua fans here? Please let me know if you're there. She looks like she just looks like Shuhua. She just, some people like grow up, but they just look the same. And I think that Shuhua just looks the same. And this is so freaking sweet. But it was so freaking weird to see them all perform My Bag with a huge princess dress, the ones that don't let you move. And like, My Bag, That was crazy. So yeah. This has to be the most shocking one. At first, I was like, "Who the hell is this? I don't even know who this is."
It does not look like her.
Imagine, like, you start I-dle and you say, "Okay, I'm gonna present you the main visual." No, like no bullying. She looks like a perfectly normal kid. It's just like the haircut is weird. Okay, it doesn't like make her face. It doesn't like give her, how do you say, like embrace her beauty, okay? It's not that she has a problem, it was just the haircut. Sometimes when we are kids, we get all those like haircuts that just kill us. Who hasn't had like these haircuts that are like a ball? Like everyone, right? So I think this was pretty much the case for Miyeon. I still can't believe this is Miyeon. It looks so different. Like I would have never guessed.
In the performance, it looks like something that she would normally look like.
Yeah.
She looks so comfortable.
right? Oh yeah, like she has to carry the violin while twerking to my back. That's a bit hard to do. Yuki, all right. So Yuki, we had exactly the same conversation with Sway the other day. We have like flexible biases. Yuki just gave up on having a bias. Like I agree with you. Like they are so biasable. That's a word.
Wait, you gave
I
up on
think.
having a bias, but you have Yuki in your name. That's all I'm saying. She's close to your heart.
Good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe she changes or he changes the avatar every day. You never know. But that's a point. Still a point. All right. So I'm supposed to have all of them, like Baby Yuki one. I have to find it. Okay, I have to find it. I think I have it in the downloads folder. Oh, indeed. I think I have it here. And no, I don't have it here. Nice. But did you guys see like Yuki as a baby? Because that was the cutest thing. Like I think that was one of the cutest pictures, childhood pictures we saw. Oh my gosh. Let me share real quick. Share. Guys, this is hard to do, okay? Just bear with me. Bear with me, please. Look at this. Look at this cutie. I just can't. This is so cute. What is Alok saying? Okay. Yuki, look, I was right. I have 6 accounts with different members.
Wow.
There you go. There you go.
That's
That's commitment.
I respect that.
There you go. A true Navy too. A true Navy. Alok is saying, I always keep in mind that Soyeon is not a native English speaker, so her English does not take me out of the song. Also, she's smart in which song she's targeting to which audience. Yes, yes. Like for Tomboy, she mentioned she wanted to write English that is easy for Koreans to understand. As she achieved her aim very well. Song went, 167 packs in Korea.
Impressive.
I mean, she's basically going against everything, and everyone loves it. And from some of her other songs, we know she can pronounce English pretty well too. Yes, it's kind of a hit or miss, you know? Sometimes we have like very specific sounds that are hard to say. Specific sounds. And then the other sounds, like English is so freaking hard. Like, I don't know why people say English is the easiest language to learn, blah, blah, blah. No, hell no. Because you have like this word that is written like this and you pronounce it differently. So no, that's not easy, okay? Sorry. I learned Japanese way easier than English. Let me tell you that.
You learned Japanese?
Yeah, a bit. Don't expect like a full essay in Japanese, but it's way easier for me to pronounce than English. Way easier.
I've been speaking English my whole life, and I still can't
struggle. All right, so what do you think of this baby version of your wife? Isn't this like the most cute thing in the world? Look at that. Look at that thingy.
Yeah. We got that on our wall, you know. The same picture.
My gosh. And like the bag is almost bigger than her. It's just so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. All right. So Ana Inés is saying we're listening to you. Thank you very much. All right. So next topic is going to be Miyeon's solo. What do we know about Miyeon's solo, Sway?
There are 5 concepts, I believe.
So 6 songs and 5 concepts.
Yes, I believe that is what I've seen. And
wow.
I believe they said she was working on this at the same time they were working on I Never Die, which sounds super stressful because that's a lot to be doing.
Yes. I mean, everyone is speculating about what the main concept of the album is going to be. And we're going to go through some theories. But first, okay, I found something. Don't kill me. I found something that I was looking for a while and I just found it. Let me share it before we change the topic. Here, found it. All right. We have the comparison here. Modern Miyeon. Miyeon looks like those characters in doramas that are like nerdy at first, and then they like get like their glow up. Then we have Minnie here. Yeah, this is hands down. I don't know. Like as a kid, she looked like just a normal kid being a kid, but now look at her. Can't. I can't. Soyeon hasn't changed at all. She just added a little bit of makeup to her face. That's all. Yuki, she even made the face. She even made the face. Like that's a true performer. And yeah, and Shuhua is exactly freaking the same. Seriously, they don't age. I don't know why these people don't age. I need to know their secrets.
She
They-
stole
they're not
Yuki's wig from Hua.
Yeah. Oogs nailed the facial expression. Yes, because like she stuck to it during the whole performance. Like she then sat and was like, and the funny thing is, it looks just like the picture, just like the picture. So, oh my gosh, that's just so freaking sweet. But anyway, so we were talking about Miyeon solo, right? Imega Arts, welcome. What's up, my friend? Hi. You're very welcome, my friend. I welcome you to learn about I-dle today because you're new to all this. So we're going to make you go through the rabbit hole. So one of the concepts that people are thinking that Miyeon is preparing is breakfast at Tiffany's. Like, and if you think about it, it kind of makes sense because of the color. Just look, it like really fits Miyeon, you know, like expensive, sophisticated princess. You know? I don't know. This is just one of the theories that people have that this could be one of the concepts. Then other people think it's probably going to be something like wedding related. What do you think, Sway?
With her, it's hard to tell because she seems really sophisticated. So this could all just be to throw us off until we get the actual teasers.
Right, and there's also like all these pictures, like vintage pictures, like these old cars and stuff that she's using for the teasers. But if there's going to be 5 concepts in it, maybe we are all right. What do you think of Miyeon Solo? Are you excited for it?
I figured she would have got one sooner, being the eldest, but happy she's finally getting one. And happy it's so soon after their album, so we didn't have to wait too long for new stuff.
Look, you have fans in Uruguay. Miriam says, Swazi lovely. Vamos arriba. Hi, Miriam. Welcome. All right, so I was just thrown off the topic. But I think that the solos in I-dle are something to think about. I don't know, like it has been so complicated for I-dle, right? For example, when Soyeon solo, it was just it was a complicated moment. So she couldn't get all the support that she deserved, right? Because I saw like all the behind the scenes and everything about Windy, and I was like, this is so underrated. This is seriously underrated because this is a masterpiece. Like every song, like what's your favorite song in Windy?
Is this Bad B Number? I'll say it.
That's amazing. That's damn. That last verse is like it's so hard.
I thought she wasn't gonna get her a verse on her own song because it was like getting so close to the end. I was like, oh no.
Right? Like we're running out of time. My favorite song has to be Psycho. Psycho is Psycho. It's just Psycho. It makes me go psycho. I don't know. It's very atmospheric. It like just makes me go into a movie. I don't know. Amazing. But anyways, like talking about solos, I think that Miyeon is in a great time to make her debut. It's an amazing time because, Tomboy and I Never Die was such a huge success. And everyone is talking about I-dle. Like Reputation is in #1 right now, which we're going to talk about that just in a little bit. But Reputation is #1 right now, and Miyeon is like it's there. Like she has everything prepared to receive her. Everyone is waiting for it. Maybe we're a bit broke because we all bought I Never Die, but other than that, like everyone is waiting for Miyeon. However, when Soyeon released her solo, it was a little bit of a hard time. Then when Yuki released her solo, I don't think she got much promotion or anything. I think she wasn't even in Korea.
Yeah,
So
she was in China, and she didn't get
She
like any
was-
promotion. It kind of just, I think we got to know about it like 2 days before it came out.
right. Yeah, it was very rushed, and like even Yuki says, like this was like 3 days before. Like they told me 3 days before we were going to release all the songs, so I can't even imagine how stressful it must have been for her, like because of all the like burden that it represents, because you don't want to disappoint Neverlands, right? Alok is saying, coming from India, among I-dle members, for me the most unique voice is Miyeon's. While it may look like her voice is most suited for traditional music, she has proved she can do all kinds of genres. Well, I think very different to you, my friend. But that's great. Like, I mean, all the voices are absolutely amazing. Like, I don't think that Mion's voice is that different, but hey, it's a cultural thing. Maybe you are used to different music, and for you and for your ears, it represents like that difference that for me, like Soyeon's voice represents, right? It's so subjective. It's music. And everything is high quality. So I believe that once uh, music surpasses this like standard of quality, like I mean, yeah, I can agree to pretty much anything because everything is as good. What do you think, Sway? Well, like what do you think of voices?
I like that none of their voices are alike. And Miyeon, I don't know if you've seen the lives, but she hits those high notes and it seems so effortless.
But I'm thinking about what Alok is saying, and in the Never Stop Me, Miyeon's voice in the chorus, that was like,
It was amazing.
damn, I would have never thought that Miyeon's voice would fit this so well. So I think I know where you're coming from, my friend. I think I know. And also Yuki's. Like for me, the highlight was Yuki's. You know, that first, you broke my I'm not gonna sing, I sing like shit. But like that moment that Yuki enters the scene, it hit me. I'm sorry, it just hit me so hard. But then Miyeon was like a second hit. You know, I was like, I didn't know this of you, Miyeon. You have this secret very well preserved. I didn't know you could do this. And I think it's amazing.
I think the hardest hitting part was Emotioner.
I'm so emotional. I just bought I Never Die, so I'm too broke to buy Miyeon's album. Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's the problem with releasing things too closely, especially physical albums, right? Well, I mean, you can spend money virtually too. Like when it comes to spending money, you can spend in so many ways, right? And we want to support the girls. For example, I never had any album, and I am going to buy Windy now. Like so late. But well, whatever. I am going to go slowly but surely. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I get everything. I'm gonna make like my nice like altar, just like you are doing. Sway, you inspired me.
I didn't do it slowly though. It was a roller coaster. It was like I bought one and then I bought the rest.
And I impulsively got a museum.
And I already pre-ordered Miyeon's.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you can, I would say. K-pop Heaven says, if I have to describe Miyeon's voice, then I would say her voice is like smell of earth after rain. She's just perfect. Damn, you're a poet, my friend. You're a poet. All right. This reminded me of this. It was an interview in 1Decade. I think it was the first interview they made after releasing Tomboy, where they are talking about Minnie's voice, and they are all talking about how Minnie's voice sounds like in the rain. How was it? Like in the fog, like a mystery, dreamy, foggy voice. And there's like inside of Yuki's socks, right? Like moist. So the conclusion was basically Minnie's voice sounds like she's singing inside of Yuki's socks. And that's perfectly normal for I-dle. That's perfectly normal thing to hear from them. But I don't know. I think that's just genius because they are so good. They are so talented that they can just joke about it. Like, they don't have to like, like remind you they're talented. They just are, Do you have any dreams of what you wish to get? See, it's hard. With Miyeon's debut album, I would really love if she has some songwriting credits. I would also love if we get Puppy Trio song. What do you think, Sway?
I like the Puppy Trio song.
Right?
I do hope that she has good, or at least one or two features. And I don't think she's wrote any songs of idols, so it would be interesting to see her style of writing.
Right? I agree. Like, what I want for Miyeon is to see a side of her that I haven't seen before. Because every time I see a new side of her, I'm impressed. For example, in this song I was telling you, that I always forget the name of the freaking song, damn! Never Stop Me. There you go. Like, it never stopped me. Like, I would have never guessed that Miyeon's voice would suit that song, that style so well. And she... Oh, another thing that I saw... Oh, we didn't talk about the Wonder Girls cover. When they did Nobody Like You. Anyway. For the Wonder Girls. I really feel like visually that was Miyeon's element. Miyeon was just well behaved, old lady, but like you get what I'm saying. I don't have to speak to for you to understand me. That was Miyeon's element. Well, I mean, I don't like to say this is your element because it will be like tagging you. Okay, this is your thing. No. You can have many things. You can explore. But she shone. Like, what did you think when you saw that?
I was amazed. As I always am, though, when they release
after
something
doing
new.
Dumbo, and then nobody. Like, what is it? This is versatility at its best. Like, seriously. And they really look like they practice so freaking much. Like, these girls are hard workers with a capital H. Now, Jamie is saying, I love that all the voices in I-dle are different and blend well together. Yes, exactly. Yes. It's the same contrast thing we were talking about, right? Whew. All right, so we all have our wishes for Miyeon's album. So now we're going to go to get a little bit of drama. No. This is not a drama stream, okay? This is not a drama stream. But it's something I would like to mention. Oh, see, every time I introduce a new topic, it's like, I forgot about this. I'm such a horrible MC, guys. I suck at this. I never told Sway that I suck at this. I just told me, oh yeah, I'm so good at this. You just have to follow my lead.
You're doing great. You know how much awkward silence would be if I was the main? All right, so what to talk about next?
What I want to show you guys.
어머. 어떻게 3명 모여도
We don't talk Korean.
좀 차이가 달라. 그래서 내 생각은 수아랑 소연이 한번
Let me lower the
랩으로
volume.
한번 진지하는 게
Sorry, Yuki, we don't speak Korean. I'm very sorry for the Korean speakers in the audience, like Chris. But what Yuki is saying here is basically spoiling Miyeon solo. She's spoiling it. She's basically telling people that there's going to be different, how do you say, what's the word for it? Like little teams, right? How do you say, like squads? I don't know what the word is, but basically that, like Soyeon and Shuhwa, unit, that's the word. Subunits. Like Shuhwa and Soyeon, they're going to be one subunit. Then there was going to be the other subunit, which was, is it the Puppy Trio, I think?
Puppy Trio.
No. Okay.
Uh,
And then
my
Miyeon
brain.
solo. She
Well,
was
my tiny brain.
spoiling Miyeon solo. Sorry, what?
I said my tiny brain was thinking so hard.
Like you had like this waiting sign of the iPhones in your head. But yeah, Yuki was basically spoiling that Miyeon was going to have a solo, and we all just ignored it. We passed through it. We didn't care. Like Yuki is basically telling us everything to our freaking faces, and we're like, we
Yeah.
never,
She's always
we're
spoiling stuff.
clueless. And then like when news start to like release, and we're like, wait, but Yuki said something about this. For example, like in my video, I made a video about my bag. Like, when my bag was just released, and it starts with basically Yuki sitting down in Gossip I-dle, and she was like, what's in my bag? Do you want to know what's in my bag? Like, come on, man. Like, you're telling us everything to our faces and we never know. She's always giving us hints. Thank you, Yuki, for being honest with us. So, anyway, for all of you who were waiting for the drama, here it goes. I didn't want to find it because everyone in Twitter is talking about it, but at the same time, not talking about it. Yuki, la reina de los spoilers. Yes, Jamie, I agree with you. She's the queen of the spoilers. I need Mini and Yuki subunit. Oh my gosh. Heavenly vocals right there. Yeah. Let me find this tweet that was very controversial. I think it was yesterday. I'm gonna fill your teacups because this is the tea.
I'm a cup.
Where is it? Did I delete it? I don't know where it is. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to tell you just with my words, but Cube Entertainment made a tweet yesterday. And that tweet was talking about how I-dle was now #1 in brand reputation among girl groups, defeating Blackpink, because Blackpink was now in second place. Now, why is this problematic? Well, this is horrible, actually. This is horrible because why do you have to mention Blackpink in I-dle's achievements? This has nothing to do with picking on Blackpink or whoever. And of course that Blink saw that and they ratioed that tweet. It was 10K comments saying like Blackpink is the standard, this and that. Personally, I am a Blink too, right? So I don't appreciate that thing that Cube did. I think it was completely unnecessary. It made I-dle look low. I mean, why don't you let the girls like celebrate their own achievements? Why do you have to step on Blackpink or to like abuse Blackpink's image to look good? That is something that someone insecure does. That is something that looks low, that doesn't look good, and it's something that I will never see any girl of I-dle doing. They are very classy, smart girls, and I'm sure they are banging their heads against the wall with that freaking tweet, because that's, I don't know, I felt like it was so unnecessary and so low. What did you think, Sway, when you saw it?
I think just by taking out 2 words, defeating Blackpink, and just saying like I-dle's #1 brand reputation, congrats, would be just no drama at all. Like, I don't know why they had to try to drag down another name to make.
Right, you didn't need to do that. Like, you really didn't need to do that. And if you're going to compare with Blackpink, of course the Blackpink will have so freaking many more achievements for different reasons, right? Like, we're not talking about who's better than who, but it's just such a stupid move. It's a stupid move. So when I saw that, I am honestly wondering, is Cube doing this on purpose? Is Cube actually conspiring against I-dle? What do you think?
I think they're. I need to watch myself.
Cussing alert.
Seem really unprofessional, but they've always seemed unprofessional.
It sounded like a tantrum of a teenager. Like, what's that? What's that?
Like they've been waiting for this moment the entire time they've been a company. Like, yes, we finally did it. We finally took over Blackpink.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not even taking over Blackpink, because if it comes to all the things that Blackpink is over G-Idle, I bet it's like hundreds of them. So this is like, okay, we won against Blackpink in one thing. Let's make sure everyone knows it. Like,
they needed one victory.
Yeah, that's actually counterproductive. It makes G-Idle look low. Like, fortunately, I think that Blinks know that this is Cube doing this and not I-dle. Everyone in I-dle was apologizing. Some were straight crying. I saw so many people. I'm so depressed. I can't even be in Twitter now. This like makes me sick. Because seriously, like, it's so hard to build an image and a reputation. And they are just ruining like this because they just can't. Yuki says they did it with BTOB too. Sorry, but this is a very shitty blue box.
I don't think I've ever seen anything positive about Cube. Everything's always negative.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was honestly so shocked to see that. Like, if that's your agency, if that's the people who are meant to protect you, who never did, because of course Sujin thing is the living proof they don't protect their artists. And not only they don't take them to promotion streams, to variety shows, and then this. Like, seriously, what else do you want to do? Like, you want to create your own scandal? What do you want to do? Alok says, I-dle, I'm sorry if I'm calling you Alok. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I-dle already had achieved first place in brand reputation previously every year from 2018 except to 2021. It is not like they achieved it first time. Right, so even more, why are you making a big fuss against Blackpink if this is not the first time the girls have this achievement? Like, I don't know. Like, I impulsively quote tweeted it and I was like, I am so ashamed of you, Q, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, no, if I quote tweet it, I'm spreading it. So I just deleted it as soon as, but I couldn't help myself. Like, I'm very hot-blooded. So I just quote retweeted it. But then I was like, okay, thinking about it better, I'm going to delete it. I have to calm down. Because this is so unfair. And apparently they have until 2023 or no, 2025, I think, is when the contract expires, the G-Idle contract, right?
Yeah, I think Soyeon's expires sooner. There's an artist first.
Oh my
with
gosh.
Jelly.
And that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect because she can already start, like, searching an alternative. I don't know. I honestly don't think that Soyeon will like retire music. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't want to. I don't want to. She can do whatever she wants with her life. I just don't think she's too much of a true artist, like, to just give up on music like that. I think that even if she wants to, she will never do it. Like, she keeps talking about she wants to be a mom when she's 31, not 30, 31. She wants to be married, blah, blah, blah. But I think that she will do both things. I don't think she will just give up like that. Rico, welcome. He's saying, or she's saying, I have to stop like telling people, or you are a he or she. I'm sorry. You're saying, almost believe Cube lives with even bad press is good press. Keeps people talking. Sujin, Soyeon's plagiarism issues, Sujin release. Well, you have a point here, my friend, because some people have this theory of no publicity is bad publicity. What do you think, Sway?
It depends on what it is. I mean, if you have some good, some bad, that's good. But Cube like sticks to strictly bad, it seems like.
Right? And I don't know. I don't, oh my gosh, this is so much gossiping. This is gossiping, guys. But something about Zorn from CLC there. I don't know what's going on. I could never find what's going on with Zorn. I really like Zorn. Like, I follow her everywhere. I don't know what's going on. What how is she related to this topic? If someone in the audience knows, please let me know what song has to do with this, because I could never find it. I was typing and searching, I could never find it. But yeah, no idea what's going on behind the scenes, but it's definitely so shady. And something else I wanted to talk about is how there was this translated Be Live that Soyeon did, and she was talking about how she didn't want Cube to celebrate their first places, right?
Yeah.
And it was translated in a way like implying like Soyeon didn't want to celebrate with Cube, like saying Cube doesn't deserve our achievements, Cube doesn't deserve to celebrate with us because this is our merit. Cube is only a place to record. Cube means nothing to us, right? But then someone else translated it again, and they say, okay, sometimes the feelings of the translator are like implied in the final delivery, and it wasn't meant like that. What Soyeon actually said was that she doesn't like when people overdo things because it embarrasses her. So she didn't want to make like big meals and parties because of the first places, because it would embarrass her. Now, it's a bit weird. What do you think, Sway?
I mean, when I first saw it, it was talking about the person made it sound like it was after their contract's up, like don't contact them, don't do this, don't do that. And I was thinking, I was like, why would she say this so far from contract being up, risking not being able to make more music, them just not letting them do anything else? Because you're succeeding now, why would you want to risk that? And then once I seen the actual meaning of it, it made so much more sense.
Do you think that Soyeon was being literal when she said that, or that maybe like she was actually meaning like that she didn't want to celebrate with Cube?
I don't think it was that deep. I think it's kind of lighthearted. Like I don't like big party celebrations. Because she seems like she wouldn't be the type to have big party celebrations. She seems like she would just work a lot.
I don't know. It's still like not too clear to me, because why with Cube precisely? Because you know that Soyeon is very smart with her words. I wish I knew Korean to understand from the source, but she knows how to say things in a way that she can be understood, but at the same time she's not like breaking any rules or saying anything she shouldn't be saying. So maybe she said it in a way like, oh no, it's a thing of my personality, but in reality it hints. I don't know, it could be sometimes we get our feelings in the middle, and I think so. But we have a pretty literal image of Soyeon's finger doing to Cube logo, so I'm pretty sure that, I don't know, she's not too fond of Cube either. Like, I don't think she will be too obvious with us, with Neverlands, or with anyone, because she has a contract in the middle, right? She can't be obvious. She can't afford to be obvious, but she carefully tries to find a way to say things. And I think this is one of those cases. I don't think that the first translator was that wrong. Maybe the thing that was wrong was to assure Nevis that this was this way. No, it wasn't that way. But yes, it can be interpreted that way. And I'm pretty sure that's what Soyeon meant. Because you know how Soyeon is. Like, she's super sweet, she's super nice. But when she has to diss someone, she will, all right? If you saw I'm Pretty Rap Star #3, you know she has a sharp tongue.
That poor girl didn't deserve that.
Yeah. I don't know. This is just me guessing. So, guys, we were supposed to work in live fan art here, and we have just been talking the whole hour. It's already been an hour. Can you believe that, Sway?
Wow.
See? Talking about I-dle, we can just go on like forever and never. Let me check if we have one last topic before we close. Like, it's already time to close the stream, guys. Like, what the hell is going on? This went by so fast. I want to say thank you so much for this beautiful audience we have today. I hope to see you next week. I mean, we're going to be doing this every week. We're going to talk about K-pop in general, news, but we are Navy, so we're of course going to be talking about I-dle a lot. We wanted to talk especially about I-dle today because, yeah, this was like the introduction thing, and yeah, I mean, we wanted to talk about I-dle. What is Alok saying? Well, Cube messed up with that tweet. It was disappointing to see some blinks go after I-dle and Soyeon instead of Cube. Well, I think there's like faulty people in every fandom. Yes, I saw a lot of those blinks going after I-dle. And I also saw a lot of I-dle going after blinks too, like engaging in fan wars. And that's exactly what Cube wants. And listen, I am very hot-blooded, and I just retweeted right away. Like, I quote tweeted, like, so angry, and then I was like, no, chill, because I am spreading it, and I'm doing exactly what Q wants, and that's not fair. With the success I-dle has now, hope the pressure is off them before every comeback. They are just left to produce the music they love. Yes, hopefully they find a way to just do their thing, to not be bothered, to have support, actual support. Oh my gosh, I get too excited about this. I just get too excited. Sway, is there something you want to tell our wonderful audience before we leave?
Thank you all for coming out. Hope to see you next week. And signs, yes.
There you go. All right, like, I had so many more plans to do, and we just ran out of time. We were just talking about these things, but hey, see you guys next week. Please don't miss the show. We love you. We're gonna keep talking about I-dle, which we love, and who knows what the hell happens next week. Maybe Cube explodes or something. Just kidding. We have a very fun game that we didn't get to do at the end of this show, but we're going to start making games at the end of every live stream. It was planned for today, but we just like to talk a lot. So anyways, guys, please check out all my reaction videos in the channel. If you want, you can subscribe. It doesn't hurt. Sway is going to start his own channel very, very soon, which we're going to be promoting here in the show too. He's like, he's touching Nietzsche. Like, she has been a very nice bodyguard the whole show. Alex says, thank you both. This was nice, hoping for more in the future. Yes, thank you for being here, and thank you, hard English, everyone in the audience for sticking with us. We love you all. See you next time. And yeah, have a great day, and let's just keep streaming I-dle. Let's support the girls. Woohoo!